Okay, Shalom. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Rakakadash. All right, double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our elders of GMS, and peace and blessings. Salutations to the Akim. Just continue to do this work until the end. All right, while I'm sitting here, I was just watching your boy, the child molester, a major child molester, signing all these executive orders, which these executive orders go into effect immediately. They go into effect immediately. This man is about to make some serious moves on us. Well, he's just the face that was given to the world to take blame for what's about to go down. Well, he's with it playing anyway. Doesn't matter. You got to understand, behind closed doors, there's a sinister um, backing. There's an elite group of Edomites that are literally being controlled by the demons that are straight up making their crazy moves. But anyway, neither here and there. I'm sitting here watching this executive orders with this hoe standing in back. Well, the thing is, keeping your eye on what's going on, having a spiritual eye at that. That's the key. Having a spiritual eye and watching what the hell is going on, and why they put this this hoe in office as the vice president. And we do, and she's what we call, us brothers, old school brothers, call an old hoe. An old hoe. Man, you can just see it in her walk as well. That's just the spirit of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. This dog is an enemy to our people, man. Married to that Edomite. Anyway, what I mean by having that spiritual eye, you got to understand, why is this going on? Why is this this Jake in office? Well, the whole thing is the story with going back to Eve and the serpent. The serpent's cashing in. The serpent is about to cash in on their agreement, which ultimately he's going to backstab. His goal was to backstab Eve. Eve, that's part of the scriptures. With this black woman being in office, with this Jake being in office, a black woman is the correct term to use. You understand the word black. But anyway, the masses of the Jake women, the Israelite women, are going to, are being influenced, heavily influenced under that spell of witchcraft that's being performed. And that's all it is. This is just witchcraft. It's a spell they, putting over the masses of the people. With the masses of these Israelite women, falling into this trap, which that's that snare. Let me get it. That snare. Let me get it. It's the book of Job. That's what I'm thinking of. Let me just grab a Bible here. Open this up. That snare, that trap. If I can find it. I'm not sure if it's actually snare that it mentions or not. Let me go back here. Give me a second here. Like I always say, have some patience. If I can go live, I guess people can actually post post scriptures. Okay, oh, here we go. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Job 5 and 12. He pointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forlorn is carried headlong. They meet in darkness in the daytime, and grope in the new day as in the daytime. But he saved the poor from the sword. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. stuff. You know what? Let me just look up the word. Let me just look it up. Come on. She's taking her sweet time today. Here we go. Let's see what this 18, there's two of them, 18 in chapter 18. There's two of them here. All right, one of them is 18 and 8. Okay, for he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robbers shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side. And this is talking about the Edomites here. And shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and the destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the kings of terror. You know, their ultimate plan that they plan on, their ultimate plan, which we always speak on, is their New World Order, bringing in that RFID chip. You know, it's actually going to turn against them. It's going to, you know, what's that scripture? Where is this scripture at? Where is this scripture? Job 8. Let me find Job 8. Let me see Job 8. Where is she at? Okay. No, that's not it either. Oh. Job 20. It's Job 20. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his feet, yet his meat and his bowels is turned. It is a gall of ass within him. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of ass, the viper's tongue shall slay him. I'm trying to find the point of what I'm trying to say is this devil laid a trap, you know, and you know, in that trap that, you know, the majority of the people are actually going to fall victim. You know, he laid traps, he catch men. It's not the scripture I'm referring to. That's actually referring to these wicked ass pastors and preachers out there. But, you know, like I said, this new world order, this plan that this devil plan of land that the masses of these black women are following after, that these Israelite women are going to follow. And who kisses the Israelite woman's ass more? These simple ass niggas, man. You know, which is a massive number, 2/3, man. They're literally going to fall into the trap. You know, they're already believing that this man Biden is going to make changes. Man, how fucking foolish, stupid can you get when under that Hamite, under the Obama administration, no, things gotten worse. These people just never learn, man. They just never learn, man. You know, and they're not going to learn. You know, they're literally just want to seek their own way. You know, the way of black folks. You know, but like I said, this is having a spiritual eye looking on things, man, and why this is continuing on. You know, this just from Kamala being in office, man, it's just going to continue to put people more back. I mean, you know, the black woman is already sleeping as it is. You know, the woman lack of any kind of understanding, and that's scriptural. That's scriptural. So with this black woman in office, they're looking at their man, we can prosper and, you know, we can make things happen now. Man, oh man, oh man. The book of Timothy. And it's for you too, Kamala. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. And that vice presidency, man, that's a major position. That's a major position. And actually, the vice president has more of a voice, actual voice, than the president itself. You know? If you look at past actions of vice presidents, man, they act there on the grind, literally on the grind. you know? Okay, but not nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. And this is the thing that's going to come back and bite them, man. The woman being deceived. It's going to come back and bite them majorly. You know? And I'm telling you, that's where we're living at. That's where we're at now. Just reading this right here about about the RFID chip. Alexander Huber, the manager director for the Nordic region at the travel agent TUI, has a microchip about the size of a grain of rice implanted into his hand. And while some say it's a window into a dystopian future where all corporations chip their employees, Huber say he likes it. It's convenient. And who likes conveniency more than the black woman, more than the Israelite woman? You know, conveniency. This is actually the only way I get across to office nowadays, he tells SIFT. I lose my badges all the time, so this is great. Huber is not alone. About 3,500 people in Sweden. We already know about this Sweden. That made major news, you know. Why chip your employees? For TUI, which introduced chips to its Sweden employee about a year and a half ago, it was part of a digital safari that the company arranged. We brought in loads of new technology like augmented and virtual reality, blockchain, and the like to play around with it. Huber says one of those things was biohacking, and the implant caught our interest. It actually had the potential to solve problems. You know, some good reading here. A few weeks after Huber got his implant, 80 colleagues followed his example. You know, listen to that. A few weeks after Huber got his implant, 80 colleagues followed his example because they seen the benefits, you know. And what you think Jake gonna do once he received those, that RFID chip, and he's seeing that his neighbor is eating good, you know, that she sees her girlfriend eating good and feeding them babies, you know, she's not hearing that cry anymore. You know, what you think? And then what you think these simple ass niggas that don't want to lose these old hoes, man, what you think they gonna do? You know, it's my opportunity. I can get in good under her grace and get in good with her again, you know, when he got his ass tossed out for not being able to provide when all hell, when the shit hit the fan, you know. Hey, Jake is about to get it bad, man. You want to talk about being tormented? Hey, 2/3 going to get tormented, you know. So, like I said, when I'm watching the Biden sign these executive orders, man, things is happening. You know, seems to be quiet. A quiet before, you know, what's the saying? Quiet before the storm, you know, or the eye of the storm, where things is in the eye of the storm, things is quiet. We're in the midst of a storm right now, but we're in that eye. Things seems to be kind of quiet right now, you know, especially during the inauguration, that nothing really popped off. It was just a show of force. It was just a show of arms. Pretty much that's all it was. We're in the eye of the storm right now. You know, ultimately the eye passes over, and then drama, you know, and that's where we're at, man. Drama's about to pop off. Drama's about to pop off, you know. So, anyway, keeping your, being circumspect, man. Just watch and see. Just watch. Things about to happen. You know, things about to happen. Things about to happen, and some major things is about to happen. We're getting closer to that Passover, you know, and every year Passover comes, man. You know, it's the weeks leading up to the Passover. I'm always nervous. You know, literally, I'm always nervous, man, because I look at and I'm reading the Bible as an example of leading up to the Passover, especially when we're under captivity of the Egyptians in the book of Exodus. What led up to it, man? Jake was under hard oppression, under hard bondage. We were being under severe taskmasters, man. They was, you know, reading the book of Exodus. Let me just get it here. Let me go. I'm going to Exodus 1. If I can get it. If I can get it. It says here. verse 1 and 12. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians, the Americans, made the children of Israel to serve with rigor, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and brick, and in all matter of service in the field. All their service, when they made them serve, was with rigor. And the king of the Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, trying to kill the Israelite male. But like I said, the events leading up to the Exodus, man, we were at, things weren't necessarily comfortable. Things weren't necessarily comfortable, and especially the Passover with, the Passover where Yahushua was murdered, and put crucified on the cross. The moments leading up to the Passover, things weren't necessarily comfortable. Yahushua knew he was about to be betrayed. Just like I said, things weren't necessarily comfortable, man. There was drama. There was the decree to put out to arrest and to seize Yahushua. So just the Spirit speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, here we are, weeks leading up to, which we strongly believe in praying like hell. It's our last Passover, man. But like I said, these weeks leading up to the Passover, man, I personally believe it's going to be some shit, some serious shit. Like I said, like Tara said, hasten the day of the Lord, man. And this is the day of the Lord, man. It's like I said, the days leading up to the day of the Lord is going to be some shit. Excuse my language, but I'm just trying to keep it real as I can, man. Why else would we need to be delivered? It's going to. This world is about to experience a real hell, which we've been living this hell, all of our lives anyway. So anyway, just want to speak a few words on this madness, and hopefully we're edified. So continue to do the work and be circumspect, and till next time, Lord willing, shalom.